Why do the Kenyan content creators not have the standard pay?
That's an interesting conversation. And if you want to watch it, go watch it first and then come back here, because I want to answer in the capacity of someone who has worked at an agency for like 4 years, someone who has worked as an influencer manager as a side gig, and someone who has worked for a big brand as a digital manager. You will be surprised first that it's not happening in Kenya only, not in Africa only, but pia maju. Content creators everywhere there's no standard pay. Content creators everywhere are complaining. I have followed enough from USA who complained that from the same campaign, one creator is paid more while the other one is paid through PR packages or exposure. So it's not a Kenyan thing. And I don't think there can be a standard pay, because we bring to the table or to the campaign different strengths. So someone with 10K followers can be in the same campaign with someone with 300K followers, but the 10K follower, there's a niche they talk to, and there's there's the effort they will put that someone with 300K followers will not put, or will not be needed to put, because they have already made their name. They already have a big name out there, so the effort is not the same. And then also, it's paying your dues. You have to pay your dues. No one will come and tell you this is the amount you should charge to a brand. It's for you to know your worth. So how do you charge as a newcomer in this game and all that? I'll quote Caroline Spencer, and she once said this, and it really resonated with me. Look at a bill you want this campaign to pay, or this brand. Look at a bill you want this brand to pay and charge it according to that. It could be your rent. Say, from this campaign, I would like my rent paid from this campaign, and so charge it according to your rent, or charge it according to your household expenses, blah blah blah. It's just for you to know your worth. If a campaign you are doing, or if you're working for a brand and it doesn't meet any of your rent or any of your bills, I mean, like, what's the point? So there will never be someone to come and tell you this is how you charge. It's for you to know your worth. And then you start small and agree that there is learning to this. Agree there are people who have been there before you, and you will have to pay your dues. And then use this as the chance to say, when you're creating your portfolio, that you have worked with these brands. So the next time you are being approached, you say, hey, look at the work I did with these other brands. So that can give you also a stepping stone. So just to summarize, there's no standard. There will never be a standard way, because even brands, they make revenue differently, so they will never pay the same. You can't expect a corporate brand to pay you same as an SME brand. Second, you don't undervalue yourself by knowing what you want from this campaign. Once you know it, hata kama ni kidogo, hata ukipata the next person analipwa mob, wejua that is what you thought was your worth then. And then third is, use these opportunities you're getting now while you're starting to create a portfolio for your next opportunities. Once you have enough brands under your belt, you have a better chance to negotiate. That's my input. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.